It's Thursday the 10th of October 2019 and I'm at Loudwater on the A40 to do a walk along the Chiltern Way long distance footpath. Now on the Chiltern Way on this path that follows the A40. Confirmation, we're on the Chiltern Way and now the path has turned to the left across playing fields. Now on this wide red surface path. The walk now crosses a branch of the River Wye. After the river crossing, the walk heads up this wide path on the edge of Fennel's Wood. The glories of Fennel's Wood. We're right beside the M40 here. The path now goes beneath the M40. After the subway under the motorway, the path runs next to the motorway for a short distance, but as you can see from that waymark, we now turn left. Down there, along the edge of Fennel's Wood still. We've just entered the beautiful oak wood, still on Chiltern Way. Still in oak wood on this clear path. Now at Heath End Road, Flackwell Heath, we turn right along this road for about 300 yards. We leave Heath End Road by turning left along this footpath. The enclosed footpath emerges into this field and we continue downhill following the hedge on the right with great views ahead. Later the path becomes sunken. The path ends at Sheepbridge Lane where we have to turn right along this road and it looks quite busy. Now passing the Crooked Billet Inn, Sheepbridge. From the Crooked Billet we turn right up here. We come to this field with fantastic views and that grassy trod is the line of the path we're taking. Chiltern Way is now about to enter Bloom Wood. Now on this wide path through Bloom Wood. At this crossing track we continue straight on. The path is narrower straight on. As you can see, the Chiltern Way waymarks are sometimes painted on trees, and over here we have one of the new style waymarks, and that's the way we go to the left there, forking left. The path is quite wet in places where we have had a lot of rain lately, and we're now walking through these birch woods. Another junction on the edge of more mature woodland, and we now take that path you can see slanting up ahead. Now passing Warren Wood earthwork enclosures. These are medieval earthworks. You can see I'm there. At this junction the way is ahead and we're now descending. Another waymark painted on a tree, and the descent is going to get more steep. Now on this steep, awkward descent, we come to this road, Winchbottom Lane, and turn left along it. After about 600 yards along the road, we turn right along this path which goes steeply uphill into Chiltern Wood. Now in Chiltern Wood the path has become less steep. Now heading down into a dip in this beautiful woodland. Pity there's a main road with all that noise. At this fork, Chiltern Way takes the left-hand path through the woodland. Now we come to Monckton Lane, this small road, and turn left. We now pass beneath the main A404 road. Looks like a mini flood up there. At this junction, the walk turns right down here. Now following this narrow path parallel to the A404. At this point, Chiltern Way turns sharp left like this, and there's a waymark. Down there. Chiltern Way now follows this fence path, and as you can see up there, the weather's deteriorating. I hope we're not going to get any heavy showers. None are really forecast. We come to Pump Lane North and turn left. We now need to cross what is the old A404 and go through that gate. Now heading across this field. The path is clear, fortunately. On the other side of the field in the last clip, the walk descends some steps to this path, turns left, and then goes right, or bears right up there. There are a few specks of rain coming. Now following this wide gravelly track. Another minor flood from all this incessant rain. After crossing a small road in Marlow bottom, this narrow path is the way of Chiltern Way. At this fork, the way is to the right. At this road, Chiltern Way carries straight on along the narrow path ahead. Now on this steeply downhill tarmac path, going down to a road. After a short distance along a suburban road, this is the next path. This is certainly not the best part of the Chiltern Way, all these narrow alleyways and fenced paths. Now following a path along the right hand edge of Wycombe Wood, and there is the woodland. Now following this wide path to the B482, where unfortunately there's some road walking coming up. Now walking along this reasonably quiet lane. We turn left off the road along this track. We're coming towards the end of the walk now. Great view over to the left. And there's the path continuing. It's actually quite awkward, this path. We cross this small road and can take the path straight ahead. The path is remorselessly steep. Now heading uphill through Blounce Wood. Approaching the end of the walk at Bovingdon Green, Chiltern Way goes along this tarmac track. Now at the Royal Oak, Bovingdon Green, and this is where I'm leaving Chiltern Way today. I'm now going to walk into Marlow. So this is the end of today's walk along the actual Chiltern Way. Just to confirm, I'm now at the bus stop in Marlow, waiting for the bus. So that is the end of today's walk. And here is the bus.